Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode here on WoW Classic. We are going to carry on with these trolls and try and get as far as we can. We are in an area where we should have several quests that we can work towards. And as you can see, we are getting really close to that level up. Now the question I have is, when I turn in all of these quests that I have been grinding on, will I get closer to a level? That remains to be seen. I think we won't be too far off. It'll be interesting to see what happens. This is something it's a little bit of a personal test that I'm doing. By the way, my cat's decided to join this, so if you do hear her meows in the background, she does like to join me. So there you go. I do apologize. She does want some attention, but she also wants to talk to you guys, so I think she's saying subscribe if you enjoy the content. Isn't that right, Belle? Yeah, so she's sat right next to the microphone. You might hear her meow as we continue with this. There are stuff going outside, so you might hear some noises. People, I think, getting in and out of cars. So I do apologize for that. Not really anything that I am in control of. I generally like to try and keep the videos clean of other types of noises and stuff like that. So sometimes, well, it doesn't really work out the way you want it. So it's just the way it is. I do live in a rather busy area, so we got to make do with what we get given. So yeah. Oh, that was a big yawn, Bell. So I'm looking at the map, trying to kind of plot a course. I think I'm going to sort of stick around to this area and just keep on keeping on, really. We have apparently something that we need to get out of there. Now, I should have done that the first time around. I didn't. And as you can see, they respawned. Now, the question I have here is, can I actually slowly grind my way towards that item? Yes, Belle. Yes. Are you going to try and lie down now? So she's decided that she wants company. Or she wants to keep me company. So she's just kind of trying to find a position here whilst I'm trying to play. Yeah. She did actually joined me in a previous stream. She's actually quite a social cat, and she does like to spend time with me. She's always followed me around the house. She's like my little shadow. I do absolutely adore her, though. She's a character. She's a very smart and good and well-behaved kitty cat, so I could not complain. Okay, so they are a bit clustered together, a bit too much to my liking, so I think this might end up being a zone where I have to come back at a later date. I don't think I can deal with too many of them at the same time. I'm gonna try potentially to try and kite them, but I feel like that's going to be a bit of a risky maneuver, and I don't fancy dying too many times in this area. Even though we are of similar level to the NPCs, this could potentially end quite bad for me. So we've got most of the years, which apparently that's what we needed. Makes lots of sense to me. Our bags, of course, are also quite full. I'm trying to kind of peek through the wall. Trying to find out where these guys are. Oh, we aggroed some. I could run away. Yeah, this is the problem. I don't know how many are following. Oh, we might end up in a very bad spot there. Okay, definitely not fighting 3. 2 was a bit of a push. 3, The thing that worries me about these trolls is they have that rage thing when they get to a certain percentage of their health, which is actually quite painful, believe it or not. I'm just gonna try and kite this dude around. Okay, he's given up. That was a close call. It would be nice if I had someone to help me here. Sadly, I don't. and I could probably deal with it at a later date. Although I'm here and it's sad that I can't actually finish that. And it's only a simple little thing. It's basically an item of sorts that we need to interact with. And I didn't think of it. I didn't think of it when I was here, when I went through that zone, through that ruin even. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't read the quests. Oh well. Hopefully this guy will drop the last year. Because that's what we need, isn't it? Nope. We do have the Stranglethorn pages. Again, these things are taking a lot of space in my inventory. But I am also working towards it. I think I'm going to get rid of this because we don't really need food. It doesn't provide us with any buffs or anything. So, yeah. I normally keep it for backup purposes, but that's really not all that useful. Okay. So, how am I going to proceed with this? Part of me wants to be stubborn here and continue pressing on. I feel like there is a possibility of achieving this. I just do not know how. So they're really clustered together. That's the issue. And I worry about pulling big groups. I could come from this direction. Okay, we'll see if... I mean, this is a bit of a risk. But there's this dude right there. If I can get his attention... He seems to be ignoring me. So just kind of... Okay, we got two of them. That did not work out the way I wanted it. I could try to fight them, but it's just that blood rage at the end. And of course we're stunned. They don't wander very far, do they? There was 3 of them. Wow. Haha. This is going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with at a later time when I'm somewhat stronger. I guess I'm going to have to call it here. We still need one of these dudes' ears. I think the only saving grace that could potentially happen is another player come in this area and do the same thing that I'm after. And we can either officially or unofficially group together to work towards the same goal. If that happens, really, I don't really need any of these, or shouldn't need any of these trolls anymore, because I'll have all the years, so you can have all the loot off of them. I just need the freaking thing that I'm supposed to interact with. Right. That was not that bad. There's the years. I think that's us for now. I don't really see how I'm going to progress this quest any further, really. We do have that as well with the things that we have to kill over there. They are high level, but I can try and have a look. I'm going to be nosy, probably risky as well, but we'll see how this works out. Ooh, there's Crocodile there. We do not want to upset them. We are in water, and I hate fighting in water. This is one of the things I do not like. Okay, there's a dead body there. I think that's what that is. Poor fellow must have drowned. Poor fella. Yeah, so I'm basically just swimming there because, as you can see, there's really not anything hostile in the water here. So it should be fairly simple for me to get there. I think it's a bit slower swimming though, but we'll take what we can get. So I was looking at the water texture. Oh, there's a thing in front. What the heck is that? Yeah, I was looking at the water texture and comparing it to Ark. Mind you, this is to some extent quite primitive graphics wise. You can actually see at a very far distance here, whereas an arc, visibility in water is actually significantly reduced. Okay, so this is a giant serpent skeleton. Haha. Alright. I think all we need to do here is just kind of discover this place, and that should be our quest. I just need... There we go. That was fairly easy. Now, there's that thing there. That's a troll legend. Maybe that's why that dude died. Let's go and see if we can grab that. If that is an option for us, then we will grab it. Maybe that's why he died. Maybe he ran out of air. I was going to say oxygen, but the game doesn't refer to it as oxygen, but rather as air. I don't know if there's going to be any sort of bad NPCs that we might have to fight through, in which case that could also kind of add to our problem. So just wait until we are on top of the thing. Okay, so there's a ruin down here. You're technically on top of it. Yes, I see the problem now. Yes, this is very high level. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's go for a dive. And see where the tablet could be. Now, if the tablet is not protected. Okay, I think I can see it. If we can get this without aggroing anything, that would be so cool. So just to get down here, it's almost a half a bar of air.
I can't carry anymore.
That is mighty close. Shoot, I need to get rid of some stuff. Oh dear. So right now, I can see why the guy died. If you aggro something, it stuns you. By the time we get to the top, we'll be dead. Even this right now, I'm cutting it really close. So I'm praying that I can get to the top before I run out of health. Ooh. All we needed there was a stun, and that would have been the end of us. Oddly enough, though, it took longer to dive than to come up to the surface. That's a really odd thing. But we did get this particular item. I guess I kind of know why you died, buddy. I would have rezzed you, but for some reason I can't actually click on you. Don't know if you're actually a player. Yeah, you are. So sadly, I can't help you, buddy. I am sorry for your loss. I guess you'll have to come back and get your body. Do you know what? What made a big difference? There's actually dead murlocs there. There's quite a few of them, actually. I don't want to be nosy. I don't want to get into trouble. But this is interesting. I was going to say, what did help with this was the visibility, because if we were in an arc and we had to kind of route around to actually find it, I don't know if I would have made it. So I guess going back to the visibility in the water, I can say that I kind of appreciate that we have good visibility. That could have been quite complicated, you know. We do have just under one little bar section to complete before we get another level. So I'm well excited for that. I cannot wait. I would love to get this tablet right here as well. I just do not know how to do that. Hold on. Where is he going? What's he fighting? Oh, bugger off, Crocolisk. Leave me alone. Thank you for the buff. Suppose I can help you. Right, give you a hand. I suppose I've kind of played a part into you aggroing this thing, so I was hoping that you'd be going in the same place as me. And we are from the same guild. Yo-ho. Nice to see a fellow member of the guild in this area. Don't really need anything from him. I'm just thinking, what could I actually drop? There's not really a lot I want to throw away. There is some trash in my inventory, but nothing I really want to permanently get rid of. But I am going to have to. The only way to do this for me would be to go and sell some stuff to a vendor, but unfortunately the sad truth is I'm actually quite far from any vendor, and most vendors are in areas where quests are completed, so or where we hand in the completed quest is what I meant to say. It probably sounds better that way. And I don't really know. I don't oh, sorry, I nearly choked there. Ha! I'm gonna have to do something. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm leaving the trolls behind the tablet there, and I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't think there's a way of doing it by myself, really. There's just too many of them clumped together. What I'm thinking is if I go and do another section somewhere else. Okay, we can do the panthers. It's not really a bad thing, so we're still close to the ruins to have the trolls, so we can always go back and kind of check that out. We don't need any of these raptors, but we did find this wonderful panther here that does add to our quest completion, so that's kind of good. I do like it when an area has a lot of quests to pick up and you just go around doing what you need to, and then at the end you turn in all the quests for a bunch of XP. And I think this is one of the reasons I really liked Stranglethorn Vale. Yes, it does have some low drop rate quests, but it does make up for that in the sense that there are many quests you can pick up and complete. And normally I tend to do, I used to do exactly what I've done here, whereas I'll be stubborn and just keep on questing, trying to make decisions on what I'm going to keep in my inventory, and basically try and complete as many as I can before returning to the various camps to either sell off my items and of course turn in the quest. And normally what I like to do is turn them in all in mass, and it just feels like all that grind that I put in was worth the effort, because I get really close to a level or get a level just from handing in the quest. So I'm very curious if that's still a thing, if we get that feeling from it. I'm gonna be honest and say that is an absolutely wonderful feeling. Like so far in the last 3 episodes, this has felt extremely grindy. Like honestly, it's almost tiring, it's almost numbing how grinding it's felt. So when we get all that XP from the quests that we hand in, it's going to be such a release. It's like being under pressure for a long time, and then you just get that sudden release. It just feels so rewarding to level up that way. Maybe I'm weird. It's just hit me. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe people just do a quest, turn it in, do another quest, turn it in. I don't know how people play this game. This is just a choice I've made, and this is how I play it. So we got another panther there. Let's go and deal with that panther. Come on, panther. Actually, we have quite a few in this area. Might need to heal though before we do anything. We don't really want to test our luck. Oh, there's actually quite a few in this area. So this should be fairly easy. It is a straightforward kill quest. And as I'm looking at this panther that is level 33, I cannot help but think about the day that will at some point in the future come where I will probably walk past this panther at level 33, where I will be of a very high level and kind of just look down on it and kind of think, oh, the toughness and the good old days where I had to fight you. where where we were of the same level. Oh, those days, they've passed. Like almost like nostalgia, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I know it's going to happen because I'm determined. I am going to get to 70, and I am going to get to Outland, and I'm going to do that before Wrath of the Lich King. Full stop. How quickly that's going to happen, don't really know. But I cannot wait to get... Ooh, yeah. We dinged. Yeah. Another level, baby. This is brilliant. Loving it. Yeah, we have gained another level. This is absolutely fantastic. And we need 4 more Panthers, because that's what it is. We are coming up on the Stranglethorn Tigers. Now, these are not creatures that we need, I think. The particular quest line will move us into, I think, the Elder Stranglethorn Tigers, I believe they're called, or something like that. So we haven't really gotten to that point. So I guess this is the benefit of turning quests in as and when you complete it. Because right now we could have actually, I don't know. No. Hold on a bit. Sorry, my apologies there. I was thinking that was an Elder, but it's not. Whoops. My attention span sometimes is horrendous. There's another Panther. So this will bring us to 8 out of 10, which is really nice. Feels like I've achieved something, and we'll see where we are with the XP that we have gained, because well, we're killing stuff. So I wonder, by the time I hand in or decide to hand in all the quests, how much XP I would have gained just from killing trash. Okay, summon Warhorse. It's funny because with this level, okay, we don't have any business with these dudes. As I've gained this level, just a single level feels like a significant improvement in my damage. So much so that I'm not using as much mana and I'm not losing as much health. So that goes to show you how important things are. So we have quite a few quests that we can actually hand in, which is really nice. I should probably start considering that, because it would be good for me to actually empty out my inventory to pick up some more stuff. Okay. Just one more Panther will do. That's all I need. That is all I need. Just one more Panther. Can we find it? Or have we killed all the Panther? Oh, what's that? That is it. This is one quest completed. Okay, so we're doing just fine. This is level 32. We are doing really, really good. I've made quite a bit of progress today, so I'm extremely happy for that. It feels like I've achieved something, if I'm honest. I think after I hand in these quests, I'm gonna see how far I am from actually gaining that level and try and press on with that. After which I'm probably going to look for a dungeon. There we go. There's a shaman. So I think the best thing to do is go and hand them in. We do have some items that are quest related items taking up inventory space as well, so that's not really helpful for me, especially when I have such a limited amount of storage space. So I'm trying to avoid any unnecessary fighting here as I make my way to the camp. Of course, we get a young Panther. Please do not stun. Okay, we have gained significant... Dude, you're still hitting me from that distance? Haha. We have not been stunned. We have not been dismounted. So, that is good. Murlocs. Okay. I do want to try and do the other part of the quest. And try and hand in all 3 creature kill quests, so to speak. Feel like that would be a good choice. I don't know if they'll drop anything decent. Ah, so it is the Raptors. We can do this. It seems like I'm the only player in this region, so I think I'll crack on with this. This actually adds to the quest that I would have completed. So we've done the Tiger, the Panther, and the Raptor. So all of these should give us experience. We have 2, possibly 3 in Booty Bay, and possibly 1 at the entrance into this area. So, we're making progress. We're coming along quite nicely, if I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see like tameable creatures in World of Warcraft, part of me wants to create a hunter, just so I could tame them. Actually, saying that, I don't know if this is a thing now, but it used to be a thing in the past where you could actually tame elite creatures to be your pets as a hunter. Don't know if that's a thing. I do know some of them would have been quite difficult, and I had to spam for a healer to keep me alive during the taming process. And one of the things that little detail that I kind of struggled with, wasn't too happy about, is, so say for example you tame a large raptor or whatever, a creature that's significantly larger than the player. Once you've tamed it, that creature basically becomes smaller in size. I wish they kind of kept their size as the original size of the creature that you tamed and not have it downscaled. That would be nice, if I'm honest. Well, these raptors can be a bit tough. There we go. Another raptor is down. Yeah, I guess we might as well get a drink top up here on health and mana. It does seem like we need to make use of it for these fights. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I've managed to get rid of some stuff. And not too happy about it, but I've done that because I'm hoping, or on the principle that if I need to loot something that's potentially good, either for the purpose of selling or breaking down for enchanting, I do want some room in my inventory. I'm having to make some tough decisions here, but this is what happens when you start out. You don't really, well, you don't get anything really. You have to earn it. Lash-tail raptors. That's what we're fighting. We're fighting lash-tail raptors. Whoops. Accidentally knocked something down on my desk. They are doing a good deal of damage though. To the point where I actually have to heal. Alright, let's get a heal on here. Mana wise, we're not using as much. So that is helpful in that if I've preserved my mana, I could probably take a few creatures down before I actually need to fill up on mana again. Oh yeah, these things also knock you down. That's annoying. Do you know what? I feel like with the big claws on the toes, these things should do some sort of bleeding effect. Like a damage over time bleeding effect with some giant claws. Manolo, okay, that's just a Draenei. Not too bothered about it. He's probably doing now the exact same thing that we are. So we got 4 out of 10. Just 6 more raptors and then I can be on my merry jolly way. I guess whilst we wait for mana to regen from our drink, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Hopefully things will respawn. And I was going to say, I know I've said that I like this zone. What I also like about the game, I can understand why some people might not like it, but I do like the fact that the day and night cycle in the game is linked to the actual day and night cycle of the server in the world. So say I play on a European server. If in Europe it's night, the world in the World of Warcraft for me on that server will also be night. It is a 24-hour day and night cycle, just like in real life. So another thing that I do appreciate it does, in my opinion, help with immersion in the sense of the environment changes in a realistic time. You can get games that will have a day and night cycle, but it's on a very short time frame. So if you were to log on the game at the same hour every day, you would get a different type of lighting effect, whereas with World of Warcraft it's always going to be based on what is actually the cycle of the real world. So pretty cool. I like that. It helps, in my opinion, with immersion. Alright, we need 5 more raptors. And so that would knock down another quest. I don't know how much XP these ones give. I feel like they don't reward as much as I will expect it, just because it's nothing anything special. It's just a go kill this creature, this many of this creature kind of quest. I do like it when people link things in the chat. It just gives me a chance to actually be nosy and look at what they're linking, stats and stuff like that. Not that I know how they got that. I know you can get some epic stuff through crafting professions like blacksmithing. Yes, blacksmithing, and say for example, what's it called? Tailoring as well. Potentially also engineering, but I didn't really play a lot with engineering, so I don't know much about it. So we do get a helping hand here from this wonderful Draenei. We might potentially get an invite from him. Maybe not. He's just running off. Well, I do appreciate the help. Thank you very, very, very much. He's going for the raptor that I wanted, which kind of sucks. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't really want to help you. I know it feels mean because you helped me. But I'm not getting the, the count for the kill if I do help. So I can help you by healing you, just so you can continue fighting. Okay, we got another Alliance member in this area. Oh, this is going to be tough. So right at the end, things have taken a bit of a downturn for me. Okay, well, right now, this is where things get frustrating somewhat. And it's not the game's fault. It's just people. It's just this whole situation where there's like multiple people farming the same type of creature. There's 2 of them there. Can I take 2 of them on at the same time and win? That is a tough one. I would rather not do that, but I don't think I'll have much of a choice. I feel like 2 would be a bit too much. Okay, we have a raptor ahead of us. Maybe these guys were just passing through that. We're killing the raptors. I doubt that. Maybe they didn't have a lot to complete the quest. That's also a possibility. But we are able to find some Lashtail Raptors. That's good. Good progress. Resist. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I should have said something before. Not that I didn't see it, but they do also disarm us. So when they do that, we punch with our fist. When we punch with our fist, we don't do a lot of damage. We more or less tickle them because I do not have proficiency in that skill or enough proficiencies to actually make any significant damage. That means it reduces my damage output, making the fight longer, allowing the raptor to heal, I was going to say heal, hit me and do more damage to me. Okay, well, these have spawned back in. That means we need 3 more. So we can definitely do this, dude. Once we take him down, that'll put us down to 2 more creatures. And yeah, we've completed another quest. There was no point in doing the one just above Booty Bay because that is too high level for us. We probably could do it, but I feel like the struggle would be far too high. That level difference is far too great. So I was looking at the clock just now as I had a sip and just doing my thing here. All in all, I know it'll be in 3, possibly more episodes. All in all, geez, I keep knocking things down. Whoopsies. This is what happens when you quest for so long. You almost like lose patience. I was going to say, I've been playing and questing in the zone just for these last 3 videos for over 3 hours. Or just about 3 hours. We're getting to that point. It's almost... it's difficult to explain the feelings that are going through me. It feels like I'm getting really twitchy and impatient. Really, I should be having a break, but I didn't have any breaks, and I'm being really stubborn right now. We got strange dust from this. Again, problem with our inventory. There are things that I can sell at the auction house and get some gold. I do have some gold. It isn't brilliant, but we need to look at what I can get rid of, which is kind of sad because I could sell it and kind of put it together with what I get from quests and stuff like that, and slowly gather up the gold. It'll be, do you know what? It'll be interesting to see what gold I end up with, what amount of gold I end up with by the time I get to Outlands. That's actually quite a curiosity here for me. Okay. Come on, let's get this raptor sorted. We are very, very, very close. And I think soon after this video, I will need a break. I am almost getting desperate here. 3 hours on the same game, the same area, doing the same thing. Things I do for my content, really. The lengths I will go just sat here grinding this over and over again. Or these kinds of quests. Oh, I'm still going to have a break, so I'm going to enjoy it at the end of this video. There we go. 9 of 10 raptors. Sorted. I was cutting it really close there. I was being stingy with my mana. This type of behavior will probably not be very useful for me in the long run. I feel like I'm going to make a habit of this, and just because I want to be greedy on the mana, but end up paying the ultimate price, which is, of course, death. And having to run around whatever part of Azeroth I'm on in ghost form to find my body. So, yeah. It'll cost me eventually. Just give it time. Okay, let's find that last raptor. Okay. Let's go and have a look at what these guys had. Okay, so Lashtail Raptor right there. In a nice safe zone. And killing this should bring us to this particular quest registering as being completed. Okay. This raptor is nearly finished. I'm looking forward to seeing the update to my quest log. Ta-da! Yay! The excitement. I completed another quest. It feels like such a big achievement. Honestly, I know that it didn't sound like I was excited, but I am. I'm just sapped of energy at this moment. I feel really tired of just kind of grinding this out. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to go towards the quest givers, hand in the quests, see how much experience we get from all the stuff that we did so far. So by the looks of it, we've basically gained 2 bars out of the full bar of experience. I don't know if that makes much sense the way I worded it. So now the interesting part of my test. Let's see, with all of these quests handed in, how much XP I get. We're going to be picking up the next stages of the quest as well. So I guess these guys will probably not give us too much. I tend to not give too much when you're like in a quest chain. Okay. I suppose we can accept that amount of XP. I was expecting a bit more generosity from them, but we have picked up the next one. So quest complete. We are making progress. So we've gained 2 additional bars for the kill quests here with regards to the animals, the raptors, the tigers, and the panthers. That's the one. So there we go. Is good progress. 3 quests handed in. Just have to wait for him to say his thing. Next up, we're going right at the entrance into Stranglethorn, and then from there we can get a griffin to Booty Bay and hand in the ones for Booty Bay as well. I feel like the quest with regards to... Please do not stun me. Oh, for God's sakes. So annoying. Yeah, so I was saying I feel like the ones the one quest with the what's it called? The goblins. Oh, I don't remember what they're called. Anyways, because that was such a high level quest compared to our level, we might get some additional XP, which would be absolutely nice. Also, I'm gonna have to obviously empty out my bags and make some room. We are struggling for that. I do think I will need some more bags. So I don't know how I'm gonna go about getting some more bags. That is a bit frustrating, if I'm honest. But this is my first character, so this is one of the frustrations when you first start out, the inventory space and figuring out a way to obtain those bags. Now I can buy them from the auction house, but I think for what they are, that they are overpriced, over expensive. So I'll need to figure something out. I don't really fancy using the gold I have, and I do want to save it up for the flight masteries. And in particular, we want the 100% land mount, and of course the flying mount skill as well. So that was good XP, that right there. That made a massive difference to us. As you saw right there, we got basically over double, or around double, what we got with the kill quest for the animals here in the Vale. Okay, we got loads of stuff down there. That looks pretty hard. Oh boy, 38. 35, that's kind of doable for us. Okay. So 38. Ooh, this is starting to get a bit tough. Maybe one thing I should consider would be to do a dungeon. maybe I can pull a level in a dungeon or close enough. That should bring me closer to that level. At the moment, I feel like it's gonna hurt me quite badly. Let's see now when I hand in these quests how quickly or how close I get to the level or to a level up. If we get mighty close to a level up, then I'm definitely going into a dungeon. That would definitely get us to the next level, which would be very helpful. Potentially two, but I think if we can get at least one dungeon in, then that should be good. And I'm looking and thinking about Scarlet Monastery. That's actually a place I enjoyed leveling up in the past. So I've got really nice memories of it. And I know that there is, and I don't remember how to get it, where to get it from, but there's like 2 or 1 section that's open, and then the others are behind a locked door. To get into those, you need a key. So let's see if I can remember if I can get the key for that. I don't think it was that difficult to obtain. It's just a case of remembering to do it. Okay, here we are. We are coming up on Booty Bay. Well, actually, we have quite a bit to go. Looking at the trees and the way they're designed, it's quite interesting. It's almost like a hexagonal shape type of thing. Very interesting. I mean, granted, this game is old, but yeah, it's a detail that I've seen now. And I feel like I was aware of it at the time that I was playing. Right now, we're right on top of Booty Bay, by the way. Yeah, so what I was saying is, I feel like when I started playing WoW, I was aware of it, I noticed it, but never actually looked at them properly. Or for some odd reason, maybe I was that used to the game that they never actually stuck out for me. Right, we are here. And we have quite a few quests to hand in, and some more to pick up. Ooh, I nearly missed that jump. Haha. My depth perception sucks in this game. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Quite happy. It's looking good for me. Okay, which one did I complete? Not this one. Okay. Alright. That was just 400 XP. Oh, that sucks. What about you? Are you going to be stingy? 3,675. This one should give us quite a bit. 5,250. I don't think we'll get a level from it, but we're getting close.
Traveler, there's opportunity to be had here if you're clever enough.
Ooh, we are getting really close. Alright, so we're picking up the next quest from this dude. I think there's another one below us. Or at least that's the way it appears off the map. Mini-map, at least. Now, the question is, do I know how to get there? I'm just going to jump down. I think it's the quickest way. There we go. So we got some completed quests outside. I don't know. Maybe. It's really weird. I didn't feel like I did this many quests. Although, I haven't really been counting them, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I suppose I've been so focused in on the moment that I never actually noticed that I've done this many quests. So, apparently there's another one around here. I don't know where the quest giver is. If we can grab that as well, that would be useful. I just don't know who I need to talk to or where he is located. Saying that, I'm here, might as well get rid of some stuff out of my inventory, get some silver in. This should cover the cost of repairs here, as well as help us build some coinage. Another one that is going to be a bit of a pain to get is all the pages for the I don't remember what the quest is called, but the one that basically has us looking for the pages. We're doing alright, but we need many more. Get rid of that. We don't need that. I can put that there, save it for later. That's fine. That's another item I don't need. Try and keep things somewhat grouped together. We've got a couple of things that I could potentially sell at the auction house. I'm going to make use of these grenades. I feel like they will come in handy at some point in the future. And I really need to get better at using the items that I have. So we do get like different rewards that we eventually end up outgrowing. And I never tend to use them at the level that I gain them as a result of completing certain quests. And when we get to later stages, they're just basically useless. So I need to get better at that. It's just, you know, it'll help. It'll make a big difference somewhere. I'm going to be careful with the grenades or TNT or explosive or whatever that is. I'm assuming that that's what that's for. But I'm going to be careful not to be wasteful with them, but I do need to use them. Okay, there's another 2 quests that we can hand in. Don't think that those 2 quests will actually get us leveled up. Although, it would be nice. Okay, we got our parrot back. That one is from the dead mines. I can leave it in here for now. It's safe. And I'll sort out the auction house at a later time. We do have this thing that's happening. Right, how do I go about... Okay, I'm going to go and talk to this dude. I don't think we're going to level up with it, but we're going to get mighty close. So we're going to be looking at doing a dungeon. Hold on a bit. Where do I need to go? Nope, this is the wrong building. I can't see where the quest giver is. Oh, hold on a bit. I spotted him. That's where I picked it up from. Right, let's get your quest handed in. Okay. Tell you what. This is how much XP we gain from doing all these quests. Very useful. So we'll grab this. I think I'm going to end the video here after this, and we'll see what happens next. I'm going to start looking for a group to do Scarlet Monastery. I am looking forward to getting back into that dungeon, and we're getting into that dungeon and getting some stuff. We definitely need some better gear, to be fairly honest. So we'll see if we get either healing gear or DPS gear. I'm going to have to basically now, from now on, basically have 2 sets of gear. One for questing, which is more DPS focused, and one for healing, which will be more dungeon focused. But that is it for now, folks. Thank you all so very much for joining me in this video. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, folks.